For too long, our people have been trapped in a system built by others, controlled by others, and meant to keep us dependent. Today, that changes. Burkina Faso has legalized Bitcoin, not to follow trends, but to lead a revolution. This is not just a currency, it is a declaration of financial independence. We will no longer be chained to colonial money or foreign control. From the markets to the mountains, every Burkinabe will now have the power to trade, save, and thrive on their own terms.
In the heart of West Africa, a bold move just shocked the world. Not China, not the US, not the European Union, but Burkina Faso. Yes, the landlocked African nation known for its rising defiance and sovereignty is now the first country in Africa to fully legalize Bitcoin trading and transactions at a national level. Let that sink in. A country once overlooked, now commanding the world stage, not with weapons, but with wisdom. While powerful nations debate, delay, and regulate crypto into a corner, Burkina Faso has embraced it, fearlessly, publicly, and legally. This is not just about money. It's about freedom from financial slavery, freedom from foreign banks, and the birth of an independent economic system by Africans, for Africans. Today on a Frick Vibe News, we break down this historic decision, what it means for Africa, and how Ibrahim Traoré and his revolutionary team are rewriting global finance with Bitcoin. Buckle up, because this story might just change how you see Africa forever. Just a few years ago, the idea of legalizing Bitcoin in Africa was seen as a fantasy, an unregulated, unstable digital coin mostly known for speculation. But behind the scenes, as Western institutions tightened monetary policies and the CFA franc lost credibility across the Sahel, Burkina Faso was quietly studying the blockchain world. Under Captain Ibrahim Traoré, Burkina Faso's military-led transitional government focused on a new mission: financial sovereignty. The question was simple: how do we break free from IMF dependency, French CFA manipulation, and financial neocolonialism? The answer? Bitcoin. Traoré ordered a national blockchain policy team made up of Burkinabe developers, economists, and African crypto entrepreneurs. Their job: study, test, and create a decentralized national system that could run on crypto rails, not Western approvals. And after months of research, grassroots pilot programs, and digital wallet testing in rural and urban areas, the government passed the Digital Finance Freedom Act, the legislation that officially legalizes Bitcoin trading, payments, and savings in Burkina Faso. So what exactly does this law mean for Burkinabe citizens and businesses? Bitcoin is now a legal form of payment for goods and services. From markets in Ouagadougou to e-commerce platforms, people can pay and receive Bitcoin like they would cash. Crypto wallets are protected under national digital ID law, meaning every citizen is allowed to open, own, and secure their own digital wallet. Bitcoin ATMs and exchanges are licensed under a transparent crypto banking framework. You can legally buy and sell Bitcoin in Burkina Faso without fear of arrest or corruption. Taxation is fair and minimal. If you earn or trade in crypto, you are taxed just like regular income, but with clear, simplified rules. And most importantly, no foreign interference. The Central Bank of Burkina Faso will operate in parallel with this crypto economy, not in competition with it. Meaning, the people now have a choice: centralized CFA system or decentralized crypto freedom. With this single move, Burkina Faso has positioned itself as Africa's crypto gateway. Already, African crypto startups, fintech investors, and blockchain developers are flocking to the country. Think of it as the Dubai of crypto Africa. A major partnership has been announced with Paxful Africa, a Bitcoin wallet provider focused on unbanked populations. Another is in the works with Cardano Foundation, which has expressed interest in setting up a blockchain innovation lab in Ouagadougou. Universities are rolling out crypto literacy programs, teaching students how to code smart contracts and build on Bitcoin and Ethereum. Rural farmers are being trained on how to receive international payments in Bitcoin for shea butter, cotton, and mango exports. It's not just talk anymore. Burkina Faso is building an ecosystem, and the world is starting to notice. This move isn't just about tech. It's about ending decades of currency slavery. The CFA franc, a colonial-era currency controlled by the French treasury, still haunts many West African countries. Burkina Faso, like its neighbors Mali and Niger, has long suffered from artificial inflation, transaction fees, and slow monetary policy controlled outside its borders. Bitcoin eliminates all that. No more conversion rates. No more Western banking permission. No more capital outflow to France. Every Bitcoin earned stays within the country. Every transaction happens between people, not banks. Traoré's government has made it clear this is not an anti-France policy. It's a pro-African policy, a move toward economic liberation that places trust in the people, not elite bankers or foreign regulators. Of course, such a bold move comes with its critics. Volatility is a real concern. Lack of internet access in rural areas may delay adoption, and international institutions like the IMF and World Bank have already started issuing warnings, saying this could make the country a financial outlier. But Traoré responded powerfully in a recent national broadcast. They said we couldn't feed ourselves. They said we couldn't defend ourselves. Now they say we cannot manage our own money. But the Burkinabe people have proven otherwise. We do not fear the future. We are building it. As adoption grows, the government is investing in rural satellite internet, issuing crypto smartphones at subsidized rates, and launching education campaigns on digital literacy. Yes, there are risks. But for Burkina Faso, the risk of staying under colonial currency chains is far greater. This isn't just Burkina Faso's story. This is Africa's awakening. Since the announcement, leaders in Mali, Niger, Chad, and even Ghana have expressed interest in following Burkina Faso's model. Many are calling for an African crypto bloc, a union of nations that will trade in decentralized digital assets, free from IMF restrictions and dollar dependency. Some are even proposing a Pan-African crypto reserve, where Bitcoin will back infrastructure projects, youth training, and cross-border trade. Afrique Vibe News spoke to several youth leaders in Bamako, Accra, and Abidjan who see Burkina Faso's move as a revolutionary example of what's possible when a nation stops begging and starts building. This is no longer about technology. It's about identity, sovereignty, and the future. And right now, Burkina Faso is leading that charge. The immediate economic effects are already being felt. Over 300 new tech jobs have been created in Ouagadougou in the first 2 weeks since legalization. Foreign remittances via Bitcoin have risen by 40%, saving families millions in Western Union fees. Entrepreneurs now accept crypto for local and international services, giving them access to global clients. Burkina Faso's GDP is projected to grow by 6.7% this year, one of the highest in West Africa. Small shops are putting up signs. Bitcoin accepted here. Market women use QR codes. Taxi drivers receive crypto tips from tourists. Even street vendors are joining the digital age. And with new crypto tax incentives, local businesses are reinvesting like never before. As we wrap up today's powerful episode, remember this. The future is not being decided in New York, London, or Paris. It's being written right now in Ouagadougou by young coders, market women, digital warriors, and a government that believes in economic freedom. Burkina Faso is no longer just surviving. It is innovating. It is leading. It is rising. And the rest of Africa? They're watching. They're learning. And soon, they just might follow. Stay tuned right here on Afrique Vibe News, your #1 platform for bold African development stories the mainstream media want to show you. Until next time, don't just watch Africa rise. Be part of the movement.